Capable clearance. Good afternoon. LATAM 3923 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Capital Tower, good afternoon. Goal 89908 is on approach. Goal 89908 cleared to land runway 35 left.
LATAM 3923 cleared for pushback. Capable ground. LATAM 3923 ready to taxi. LATAM 3923 taxi to runway 35 right.
Clearance. Good afternoon. Blue sky 9253 ready for pushback at Charlie 3. Blue sky 9253 cleared for pushback.
Capable Tower. LATAM 3923 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. LATAM 3923 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Ready to taxi.
Capital Tower, good afternoon. DHL 6424 is on approach. DHL 6424 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Blue sky 9253 taxi to runway 35 right. Capital ground. Goal 89908 requesting taxi to the gates. Goal 89908 taxi to gate Bravo 3. Capital Tower. Goal 89908 request to cross runway. Capital clearance. Good afternoon. ASL 4207 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Goal 89908 continue taxi. Capital ground. Goal 89908 with you. ASL 4207 cleared for pushback. Capital ground. ASL 4207 ready to taxi.
Capital ground. DHL 6424 taxi to the gates.
Capital Tower. Blue sky 9253 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Blue sky 9253 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. ASL 4207 taxi to runway 35 right.
Azul 4594 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance. Good afternoon. Goal 3161. Ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
DHL 6424 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
Goal 3161. Cleared for pushback.
Capital Tower DHL 6424 request to cross runway. Capital Tower, good afternoon. Azul 7158 is on approach. Azul 7158 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville ground. Goal 3161. Ready to taxi.
DHL 6424 continue taxi.
Goal 3161. Taxi to runway 35 right.
Capital ground DHL 6424 with you.
Capital Tower, Azul 4207 ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Azul 4207 cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Goal 3161. Hold position. Goal 3161. Continue taxi.
Azul 3685 cleared for pushback. Capeville ground. Azul 3685 ready to taxi.
Capital ground Azul 4594 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azul 3685 taxi to runway 35 right.
Capital ground Azul 7158 taxi to the gates. Azul 4594 taxi to gate Bravo 5. Capital Tower Azul 4594 request to cross runway. Azul 4594 continue taxi.
Capeville clearance. Good afternoon. Latam 7031 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Capital ground Azul 4594 with you.
Azul 3685
Capeville Tower. Goal 3161. Ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Azul 7158 continue taxi.
Blue Sky 8284 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capital ground Azul 7158 with you.
Capital Tower, good afternoon. Latam 2608 is on approach. Latam 2608 clear to land runway 35 left. Capital clearance, good afternoon. DHL 2039 ready for pushback at Charlie 1.
Capeville ground. Blue Sky 8284 taxi to the gates.
Capeville clearance. Good afternoon. Blue Sky 7509er ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Capeville ground, Latam 2608 taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower. Good afternoon. Blue Sky 5406 is on approach.
Blue Sky 8284 requesting taxi to the gates.
Blue Sky 5406 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Goal 3161. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Latam 7031 cleared for pushback.
DHL 2039er cleared for pushback.
Blue Sky 7509er cleared for pushback. Capeville Tower. Good afternoon. Goal 6306 is on approach. Goal 6306 cleared to land runway 35 left. Goal 6655 cleared for pushback.
Latam 7031, taxi to runway 35 right.
DHL 2039er, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon. Goal 4320 is on approach. Goal 4320 cleared to land runway 35 left. Blue Sky 7509er, taxi to runway 35 right. Goal 6655, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capitol Tower, good afternoon. Ujul 4734 is on approach. Ujul 4734 clear to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground, Blue Sky 8284 with you.
Latam 2608 continue taxi. Capitol Ground, Latam 2608 with you.
Latam 7031, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Goal 6655, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Blue Sky 5406, taxi to gate Charlie 2. Capville clearance, good afternoon. Goal 5577, ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Latam 2969er, cleared for pushback.
Capville Tower, Blue Sky 5406, request to cross runway.
Capeville Ground, goal 4320, taxi to the gates. Blue Sky 7509er, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Goal 6306, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
DHL 2039er, clear for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capville Ground, Blue Sky 5406, with you.
Goal 6306, continue taxi. Capeville Ground, goal 6306 with you.
Latam 2969er, taxi to runway 35 right.
Goal 4320, taxi to gate Bravo 1.
Capitol Ground, Ujul 4734 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower, goal 4320, request to cross runway. Goal 4320, continue taxi.
Capville clearance, goal 8999, ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Capeville Ground, goal 4320 with you.
Goal 5577, cleared for pushback.
Capitol Tower, Latam 2969er, ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capville Ground, goal 5577, ready to taxi.
Latam 2969er, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Goal 8999, cleared for pushback.
Goal 5577, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capville Ground, goal 8999, ready to taxi.
Ujul 4734 taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Goal 8999, taxi to runway 35 right.
Ujul 4734 continue taxi.
Capitol clearance, DHL 6425, ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Goal 90490 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capitol Ground, Ujul 4734 with you.
DHL 6425, cleared for pushback.
Ujul 4734 hold position.
Capville Tower, goal 8999, ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Goal 8999, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
DHL 6425, taxi to runway 35 right.
Ujul 4734 continue taxi.
Capville Tower, goal 5577, ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Goal 5577, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capitol clearance, Azul 7159er, ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Azul 7159er, cleared for pushback.
Capeville Ground, goal 90490 requesting taxi to the gates. Goal 90490, taxi to gate Bravo 3.
DHL 6425, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Azul 7159er, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Tower, goal 90490 request to cross runway. Goal 90490, continue taxi.
Latam 3200, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville Ground, goal 90490 with you.
Azul 45905, cleared for pushback. Capital Ground, Azul 45905, ready to taxi. Azul 45905, taxi to runway 35, right. Blue Sky 6072, cleared to land runway 35, left. Capital Tower, Azul 45905, ready for takeoff runway 35, right. Capital Tower, good afternoon, Azul 7336 is on approach. Azul 7159 cleared for takeoff runway 35, right. Azul 7336 cleared to land runway 35, left. Azul 45905 cleared for takeoff runway 35, right.
Capital clearance, good afternoon, Blue Sky 8429er, ready for pushback at Charlie 4.
LATAM 3200, taxi to gate Bravo 5.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon, DHL 2108 is on approach.
Capital Ground, Blue Sky 6072, taxi to the gates.
LATAM 3200, continue taxi.
DHL 2108 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capital Ground, LATAM 3200, with you.
Blue Sky 8429er, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capville clearance, Blue Sky 8285, ready for pushback at Charlie 1.
Blue Sky 6072, taxi to gate Charlie 3. Capital Tower, Blue Sky 6072, request to cross runway. Blue Sky 6072, continue taxi. Capital Ground, Blue Sky 6072, with you.
Blue Sky 8285, cleared for pushback.
Azul 7336, taxi to gate Alpha 1.
Capeville Ground, DHL 2108 taxi to the gates.
Capville Ground, Blue Sky 8285, ready to taxi.
Capital Tower, Azul 7336, request to cross runway.
Capital Tower, Blue Sky 8429er, ready for takeoff runway 35 right. Blue Sky 8429er, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
DHL 2108 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azul 7336, continue taxi.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon, Goal 5722 is on approach.
Capital Ground, Azul 7336, with you.
Goal 5722, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capital clearance, LATAM 2609er, ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Capville clearance, Blue Sky 5407, ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Capital Tower, good afternoon, DHL 4338 is on approach. DHL 4338, clear to land runway 35 left.
DHL 2108 continue taxi.
Blue Sky 8285, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville Ground, DHL 2108 with you.
Capeville clearance, Goal 6307, ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Capeville Tower, good afternoon, LATAM 36902 is on approach. LATAM 36902 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Capeville clearance, Goal 4321, ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Capville Tower, Blue Sky 8285, ready for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capital clearance, Azul 4735, ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Capital Ground, DHL 4338, taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Goal 5722, requesting taxi to the gates. Goal 5722, taxi to gate Alpha 3. Capeville Tower, Goal 5722, request to cross runway. Goal 5722, continue taxi.
DHL 4338, requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Ground, Goal 5722, with you. Blue Sky 2342, cleared to land runway 35 left.
DHL 4338, taxi to gate Charlie 4. Capital Tower, DHL 4338, request to cross runway. DHL 4338, continue taxi. Capital Ground, DHL 4338, with you.
Capeville Ground, LATAM 36902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Azul 4914, cleared to land runway 35 left.
Cape Phil Tower, good evening. Goal 90584 is on approach. Goal 90584, clear to land runway 35 left.
Cape Phil ground, blue sky 2342, taxi to the gates.
Blue sky 8285, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Capville Tower, good evening. LATAM 7220 is on approach.
Goal 4321, cleared for pushback.
LATAM 2609er cleared for pushback.
Goal 90491, cleared for pushback.
Goal 6307, cleared for pushback.
Blue sky 5407, cleared for pushback.
Capville Tower, good evening. Ujul 5482 is on approach.
LATAM 7220 cleared to land runway 35 left.
Ujul 5482, clear to land runway 35 left. Capville ground, Ujul 4735, ready to taxi.
Goal 4321, taxi to runway 35 right.
LATAM 2609er, taxi to runway 35 right.
Capeville ground, goal 90491, ready to taxi.
Goal 6307, taxi to runway 35 right.
Blue sky 5407, taxi to runway 35 right.
Cape Phil ground, goal 90584, taxi to the gates.
LATAM 36902, continue taxi.
Ujul 4735, taxi to runway 35 right.
Goal 6307, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right. Cape Phil ground, blue sky 2342, with you.
Azle 4914, continue taxi.
Capeville ground, LATAM 36902, with you.
Capville ground, Azle 4914, with you.
Goal 90491, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
LATAM 2609er, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Cape Phil ground, goal 90584, with you.
LATAM 7220 continue taxi.
Goal 4321, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Ujul 4735, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Blue sky 5407, cleared for takeoff runway 35 right.
Ujul 5482, continue taxi.
Capville ground, LATAM 7220 with you.
Capville ground, Ujul 5482, with you.
Capville clearance, blue sky 6073, ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
LATAM 3201 cleared for pushback.
Capville clearance, Azul 7337, ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Capville ground, LATAM 3201 ready to taxi.